Good evening, students. Today, let us look at the next sum in our Newton's Law series of sums for IIT JEE. So, let me read this sum out. I've written the sum on the board. So, let me read it out. A block of mass m1 equal to 10 kg rests on a smooth inclined plane of inclination 30 degree. m1 is joined to a second block of mass m2. m2 is equal to 15 kg hanging vertically over a frictionless pulley. Calculate the acceleration of m1 and the tension in the cord. So, let's do this. So, if I draw the diagram, so let me draw it here. So, this is the inclined plane. On the inclined plane, we have the mass m1. So, this is m1, and there's a pulley here, and a string passes over this pulley, and from that string hangs a mass m2. Okay, so m1 is 10 kgs, m2 is 15 kgs. So if this angle is 30 degree, if this angle was theta, so let me say this is, for the time being, let me say this is theta. So now I know that this mass has an m1g component acting downwards, which is the weight of the object m1. The weight, all weight on the earth's surface acts towards the center of the earth. So wherever we put an object, its weight will act vertically downward. If this angle is theta, then this angle will also be theta, which is 30 degree, and theta is 30 degree, and m2 is greater than m1. So the block will be having an acceleration a. Both the blocks are moving together because they are connected with a cord, and if the cord has different acceleration at different positions, then the cord will not remain straight. So for the cord to remain straight and connected, both masses should have the same acceleration, and since m2 is greater than m1, we can say the acceleration is downward. And what is tension? Tension is a pulling force which acts away from a body. So here in the string, the pulling force will be in this direction, so this will be the tension. In this body, the pulling force will be in the upward direction, so this will be the tension. So since the string is the same, the tension in both the bodies will be the same, and here the weight acts downwards. So now I can resolve this into components. This will be m1g sine 30 degree, and this will be m1g cos 30 degree. So if I write the equation of motion for m1, equation of motion for m1, what will I get? See, the acceleration is in this direction. So first let me write down the acceleration. So the force in this direction is m1 into a, and that is caused by t minus mg sine theta, m1g sine 30. So since the t acts in this direction and m1 acts in the opposite, m1g sine 30 acts in the opposite direction, we subtract, and that net is acting along this direction, m1a. Now what is the equation of motion for m2? equation of motion for M2, that is, see, M2 is falling down. So this is this M2A, and here it will be M2G minus T, because M2G is in the same direction. So it will have the same sign as this minus T, which is in the opposite direction. So these are my two equations. Now from these two equations I can get my A. So if I equate T on both sides from 1 and this is 2, from 1 and 2, if I equate T is M1A plus M1G sine 30, and T from here is M2G minus M2A. So now if I solve for A, I have M1 plus M2 A equal to M2G minus M1G sine 30. So A is equal to M2G minus M1G sine 30 divided by M1 plus M2. So if I calculate this, M2 is 15, so 15, G is 10, 150, M1 is 10, G is 10, 100, and sine 30 is half, so this will become 50, divided by M1 plus M2 is 15 plus 10, 25. So A will be equal to 100 by 25, which is 4 meters per second squared. Okay, so this is A. Now putting this value of A, I can calculate T from any of the equation. Let me use a second equation. So T is equal to M2G minus M2A, which is equal to M2 is 15. So if I take M2 common, 15, 10 minus 4, which is 15 into 6, which is equal to 90 Newton. So this is my answer. So if you like this sum, please comment in the section, and if you have any doubts, please let me know. I'll be glad to answer. Thank you.